Hi there. It's September 1st. Check it out. I got the door shut. Still got other stuff, but we're getting there. So, my shoulder been healing pretty good. Been doing physical therapy. been, it's, I'm still not doing any like weight bearing, or I'm not supposed to lift anything like this with my hand. And Thursday, I get home and I'm going to take Peta to the dog park. She can do her business. I'm like, well, after that, I'm going to go for a walk. So I'm putting on my walking shoes, right? And I'm sitting there, got my foot up. You know how you pull it tight before you make the bow? Something. I swear it sounded like a rip. And pain, oh my lord, it hurt. And I'm like, okay, it's going to be fine. I took Peter to the dog park. I probably should have put my sling on, but I didn't. And I've been taking her with my left hand, so I don't have a problem with that. Took her to the dog park. It's right next to the softball field, and I thought, well, I'm going to stop and watch some softball for a minute. And I sat there for about 10 minutes, and I thought just sitting with my hand, my arm resting on my leg would be sufficient support, but it just hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt. So I went home, took a pain pill. That's about maybe 6:30. Oh, it was just, I was worried because the therapist had said, do not do anything, because they had taken the bicep, it was like frayed up here, and so he'd taken the bicep and pulled it up, tied it off and everything, so I was supposed to be really, really careful, right, to not mess it up. I was afraid I really messed it up because it would really, really hurt. So when I go to bed about 10, take another pain pill. Only supposed to take them every 6 hours, but I needed to sleep. And I had a glass of wine. I slept really good. I slept with the sling on, and I had physical therapy that morning, the Friday morning, so I went ahead and went. I was telling her what happened, and she did some tests and had me push on her hand, lift my arm up, and do this. And she said, well, I think because you have strength still in your arm, that you didn't do any damage. It was probably scar tissue. And so, orthopedic surgeon is in surgery on Friday, so I couldn't go see him. So I had to make an appointment, and I just saw him today. And so it's gotten much better over the days. When I go to softball practice, I wear a sling just so I don't forget that I'm not supposed to use it. Yeah. So it's getting better. It's on today, and by today, it's like, it's still a little tender. Wasn't that tender before it happened, so it's getting back. So I wasn't too worried, and he's not worried either. He thinks it's scar tissue. So I have I had already made an appointment for a follow up later on in September. So what are you eating? So I go see him then for like an official follow up. So anyway, so be careful tying your shoes, y'all, especially if you've had shoulder surgery, because I wasn't even pulling hard. I mean, I was just pulled it a little bit so I could make a bow. Crazy. All right, y'all. Peace out.